You wanna feel down.
And just like that, Week 10 has arrived on your doorstep, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit, the time flies, and we're having fun. What's up there, gentlemen? How you doing tonight?
Doing great, man. How are you?
Even better now that I'm talking to you motherfuckers, man. You know, you make my evening, guys. You make my night talking to you fucking guys.
Hey, I look forward to this night every week, man. This is fun.
Actually, this is my idea of a good time.
Me too. And dude, last week was a lot of fun with the costumes and shit. I appreciate that shit, man. That was a lot. We had some great predictions. We had a great costume per show for everybody for our Halloween special, man. That was a lot of fun. So thanks for playing.
Yeah, it was. Sure was.
And then we, of course, had a big behind-the-scenes party Saturday night, but that's, you know, we can't talk about that. There's legal repercussions.
Statute of limitation.
So, well, real quick.
A lot of nudity, too.
Yeah, that's right.
What? No.
Before we aim our Sauron eye towards Week 10, man, let's take a look at Week 9 real quick, man. What did you guys learn for Week 9 this week, guys? What do you think, Bean?
Has the world gone crazy?
Yeah, Patriots life is rough, you know. I always start with the Homer stuff, and my gosh, man, Drake May made a hell of a play, without the last touchdown, but
yeah, for sure,
man, they've got a lot of issues. It's rough. It's rough to be a fan of that franchise right now, man.
Hey,
I
mean, they had some glory years, you know.
Yeah, we did, right? Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Time for a dip.
Yeah, I mean, your guys aren't doing much better, and I was just going to touch base. I have CD and Dak. I have that stack in a couple leagues, and both of them, I mean, obviously,
you're fucked.
Really haven't been playing to their level, you know, what we all anticipated. You know, CD was like a top 3-4 pick, you know, for fantasy, and he's just not really living up to it. Dak has maybe one and a half great games, and that's it. And you know, now I'm losing Dak for at least 4 weeks, so he's droppable. He's gone. Yeah, right. You know, at least certain leagues he is, but
right in the playoff stretch, man. You know what?
Exactly right.
My tough luck, I guess, or bad timing, huh?
I tell you,
injury. I mean, is a huge part of fantasy. Obviously, it hurt. Every league I've had huge huge implications, and losing wide receivers and this and running backs and now QBs. This is where the waiver wire and hopefully trading or something comes in. It's a tough part of the year, and you got bye weeks, and
it's been a rough stretch for us.
What about you, Jay? What'd you pick up from Week 9, sir?
Well, from Week 9, I pretty much learned that a lot of people know how to stand on their head. And that's
right.
I loved it. I think Monraz did it better than London did. So
that's good shit.
And I learned that apparently Saquon Barkley loved the game Frogger because that was freaking amazing.
That was great. Yeah,
that was one of the great. That's field vision, man. That's field vision,
dude. Can we agree on one thing real quick right now? And that it has been a weird year, but it's been a fun year, man. It has been a fun year.
It's been nuts.
Wow, this is incredible and totally fucked up at the same time.
Yeah, you know, I learned that I guess that Cowboys sure couldn't use a guy like Derrick Henry in that backfield, huh? I mean, what the fuck?
Right.
You know, definitely. And man, I think that DeAndre Hopkins might have found a pretty good landing spot too there.
What a game he had last night, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Dalvin Cook's not quite cutting it, huh?
No, it doesn't look like
5 years ago.
Wow, what a fall from grace, man. When Rico Dowdle's the man in down, you got trouble.
Right.
That shit, they ain't gonna cut it.
Well, take those shots on the sidelines. You're
Son
good.
of a bitch. Speaking of Hopkins, though, let's revisit that game from Monday night real quick, man. If you're Todd Bowles, do you go for 2?
You're goddamn right.
Yeah, I think I might have made that choice. It might not be the best, but come on, the rain, the elements, you're tired, you're exhausted. You know, if they get the ball, the fucking game's over. And did you see Baker's reaction to the coin flip? You know, he's just like, it said it all. He's like, yep, that's it.
Just lost, yeah.
Thanks for coming, boys.
And that's the ball game, folks.
Yeah, I mean, they had a little bit of momentum. I might have tried to jump on that. 2 yards, you know.
2 yards to beat a team that's won like their last 10 or 11 straight.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's crazy. You got to take that shot, you know.
Show some balls.
I would have personally tried to go for it, yeah.
Yeah.
Belichickian, man.
In the era of analytics, man, that every one of them calls for you to try to go for the 2.
Go for it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, to piggyback off of what Bean said, just the look on Mayfield's face said it all right there. He knew. You knew he wanted to go for it. Everybody wanted to take that too. Besides all that, why would you want to go against the Chiefs team that obviously they're going to come back and the refs are on their side? Everybody knows they're on their side.
You see the false start again. Yeah, that guy's done that probably 18 to 20 times this year.
I will tell you,
the same guy.
I am generally a guy that hates that conversation about the refs and stuff, but dude,
100%,
Chiefs
100%
have been so very clearly helped. I mean, dude, the Cincinnati game in particular comes to mind. Like, dude, that pass interference,
the PI was
so
rough.
blatant. Like,
There's
oh my God.
too much.
Exactly.
It's almost like every other game, there's something that's deciding the game. And
Yeah, man. I mean, they're good. Don't get me wrong. They're a hell of a football team. I'm not saying that they would lose necessarily, but they're good enough that they don't need those extras.
They don't need the help. Yeah,
Right,
exactly. They don't need the help.
Yeah, they should have gone for 2. If they could have done it, game would have been over right there.
Yeah,
we wouldn't be having this conversation.
You have an undefeated team 2 yards away from beating them. You got to take that 2 yard chance,
Exactly.
So
Gotta go for it.
I think that the Lattimore trade that Washington made today was a brilliant move, man. That is a franchise that we're watching turn things around way more rapidly than I thought. That trade was a great one. It's perfectly what they need. Meanwhile, you got this fucking boneheaded team getting fleeced for fucking Jonathan goddamn Mingo.
Mingo.
What are you doing? Billy's coaching.
That'll solve it.
Looks terrible.
We're down to our backup, and now.
Right. Are we watching Washington become the class of the NFC East right now?
Yes.
It looks like it.
Yeah, quite possibly, right? Quite possibly, especially with the potential loss of A.J. Brown now, too. I mean, the Eagles have played better the last couple of weeks. Their defense has definitely looked a little bit better. Jalen Hurts actually looks a little bit better, but they can't keep losing guys. That's a huge injury for them down the stretch. Yeah.
They look good. It looks like a fun team to watch. I mean, the culture has changed there since Satan has been cast away from.
It's
I couldn't stand that son of a bitch.
Yeah, he was terrible.
Well, as a Jerry Jones guy, let me tell you, watching that culture change after the removal of the owner is very tough right now because, man, I feel like that. Yeah. My organization could definitely use something similar right about now. Let me tell you.
So jealous.
Yeah, well, Jerry Jones needs to shut the hell up.
He's not a goddamn general manager.
Nah. Calm down now, buddy. Calm down.
He's just batty, man. He's losing his fucking mind. I mean, he really is. It's kind of comical.
All these picks for Jonathan Mingo. Come on, man. God damn it.
Jonathan, tell me, who is he?
My NFC dark horse right now is Washington, and I think that my AFC might be the Bengals resurging a little bit.
Yes.
That'd be interesting. Yeah.
Let's talk about the return of CMC. What does it mean?
Kira has finally returned.
It basically means that I dropped Mason. He's gone because I believe CMC is the guy that makes that offense click once they get going. It's going to take him a week or so, but he's still CMC. He's going to do what he does. If he's healthy, if he comes back, he's going to take it over. That's why I dropped Mason.
In a run-first offense. Yeah, I think Mason was losing some traction already before this. What do you think, Bean?
Yeah, he was. I mean, for football, just football overall, they're in a rough spot as it is right now. They have no IU for the rest of the season. I don't think this changes a whole lot there. I mean, they're definitely still there. They could absolutely still win that division. Don't get me wrong. Cardinals, I mean, they are who they are, right? But they're just playing well right now. But yeah, for fantasy wise, Mason could be definitely droppable depending on your league, and I think obviously he's the guy to go.
Get the fuck out!
He gets hurt a lot, right? I mean,
he gets hurt a lot.
We all watch it play, right? So
in a lot of ways, CMC is very central to the storyline that will be written of this season. People tend to forget it was literally 20 minutes before the Monday Night Football game of Week 1. Where they said, we're scratching Christian McCaffrey today.
Yeah, crazy, right?
And that's turned into 9 full weeks of his absence after 93% of the online draft community took him with the number 1 pick this year. That effect is massive.
That's a massive fuck you.
Congratulations to all the 3 and 6 teams that drafted him. He's coming back now. Good luck. Make your run.
Right. If you were able to stay in the playoff picture, and now he's coming back, man, you know, it's
I mean, think of the guys that were drafted. I'm just thinking roughly back, you know, CMC, Tyreek Hill, CD Lamb, you know, were top 3 picks. That they're not giving you value for what, you know, for wasting that high pick.
yeah.
Honestly, you know, those guys that got Henry in the back, you know what I mean, and the Kyron's on the way back and stuff are doing so much. The Saquons are doing so much better.
Tough.
Every year we sit there and we do these rankings and people laugh, and you know, you go to the drafts like, that was a stupid pick, and you know, taking Saquon over one's pretty cool now, isn't it?
I tell you
Right,
I'm glad you bring that up. We had 4 separate drafts here in this location here on these grounds this year. And in 3 of them, Christian McCaffrey went number 1, and then one of them, Saquon Barkley went number 1. And everybody was like, the Saquon Barkley guy's an idiot, you know?
I didn't laugh, but I was like, well, that's interesting, you know, because I did not want the first pick. I did not want to take McCaffrey.
Too much of a risk.
As good as he is, I was scared.
I didn't
obviously know this was going to happen, and I was like, all right, interesting.
Well, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Barkley, man, had turned into one of the smartest guys.
Fuck yeah, dude. I tell you, if it were the draft was tomorrow, it would be, you know, Derrick Henry number 1, Saquon Barkley number 2, I would guess, right?
Yeah,
all day.
Absolutely.
All day.
That sounds about right.
Did you line up any prop bets this week, Mr. Bean?
I did one just for the Thursday night, just for fun.
I love it. Thursday night goodness.
Who did I do? Oh yeah, okay. It's pretty big. It's a great game. It's an awesome game. That's right. So Burrow passing over 250, Lamar over 225, Zay for 70 receiving yards, Chase for 80 receiving yards, Chase anytime touchdown, and I'm going wacky with Henry. I'm going to try to get 2 with him. That, you know, boosted it up a little bit. A $10 bet was 360.
Nice.
So
that's beautiful.
Jump on it, man, just for fun.
Sounds like a winner.
I love that.
I keep it low. You know, it's only a $10. You know, sometimes you want to risk it, but I don't think these are that too far fetched.
No,
Henry's the only thing I really could, you know, obviously kill you.
I love it. I'm going to go slap tenner on it.
Take my money.
Do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to call this Crazy J's prop bet.
All right, let's go. Yeah.
I did a 5-pick parlay. First time I got a Deontay Johnson anytime touchdown score.
Whoa.
I stayed with
Okay.
them Ravens in the Bengals game.
Nice.
Makes it easy for me. So I put Lamar Jackson, 25-plus rushing yards.
I love
My
it.
third leg is Derrick Henry. Yeah, he's getting those 80 yards, I hope. And Joe Burrow, 250-plus. This is the crazy one. This is what makes it Crazy J's. Jamar Chase, 2 TDs.
I like you. You have balls.
Nice.
I like that.
I'd like to see it. He can beat that secondary, man. Absolutely see that.
That secondary. Well, they fucked me last week. I fucking Bo Nixed me and he got me.
Oh yeah.
I streamed him in a couple of leagues and everything. That fucking dickhead.
Fucking dickhead.
Do you realize how much money this could win me?
Totally.
Because
What do you
I
got?
bet 50 cents, I could win $21.
Nice.
Oh, there you go.
That's
That's
cash.
Big money! Big prizes! I love it!
If you win that, I expect to see pictures of you rolling around in the cash there.
Oh, I will.
Yeah, make it rain, man.
Oh, I gotta get pennies.
Nice. All right, why don't you run your DraftKings at me, my brother?
First off, I had to go homer with golf. I think it's going to be a shootout with Houston, and they're 23rd against the quarterbacks. He was $6,200. Aaron Jones against Jacksonville, 30th ranked. Gotta go with him, $6,700. David Montgomery, homer again. I'm sorry, I'm a Lions fan, so I gotta do it. $6,600. They're the 4th ranked against them, so I might as well do it. Again, I went back to the NFC North and stuck with Jordan Addison, $5,300. 29th ranked against Jacksonville. I'm picking on all the bad guys here. Shakir, $6,000 against 24th ranked Indianapolis Colts. I think they're going to crush them. Wilson, Jets, wide receiver, $7,200. This is where I went my double tight end situation.
Tight end. Really? Next year, I hope to be a wide receiver.
So my first tight end is Mark Andrews for 4,100, and I've got Pitts for 4,800. And for the team that I just said about the tank, I picked the Bears defense for 3,000.
There you go.
New England, so we'll see what's up at home. So we'll see what's
Yeah,
going.
that's a good call.
Picking on the Patriots. All right, well, over to the Patriots fan. Did you go FanDuel or DraftKings this week, sir?
I did DK as well this week.
Yeah.
DK, let's hear it.
Okay. The Zen man himself, Aaron Rodgers, 5,700 against that Arizona secondary, who has actually been playing a little better, but they're usually pretty easy to throw on. You know they're going to throw the ball.
Yeah.
In the same game, I got Connor going against the terrible Jets rush attack.
Sarah
And
Connor?
he is 6,500. Yeah. Sarah.
Yeah.
Najee, I'm riding the Najee train. He's had 3 straight weeks of 100 yards going against Washington. Not the greatest matchup, but they run the ball well. 6,200 to stack with Rodgers. I did Devontae Adams. He was 7,000. He's gonna get at least one this week. Josh Downs, 6,200.
Nice.
Flacco might actually throw the ball down the field this week without having to face that Minnesota rough D.
Yeah, right.
Quentin Johnson riding his last week's touchdown in 100 yards against Tennessee for 4,900. Goddard, tight end, 4,500. Again, AJ's going to be out, so his targets and his receptions always jump up when that happens. In the flex, I got Shakir, 6,000. Jumping on Jay's pick there, and the defense as well. The 3,000 cheap 3,000 for the Bears. Yeah, good call.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good. That makes me feel better because you're a New England fan.
You got to pick on him, man.
Hey, where's your loyalty?
I'm going to go for $7,800 Sam Darnold at quarterback this week, starting him against the Jacksonville Jags defense. I'm going to take Ramondre Stevenson for $7,000 against the Bears, running against the Bears defense. Stevenson is a lot of that offense right now.
He looks good. He looks
scoring
good
every week despite the tragic thing you see on TV.
If they get in the red zone, he's got a good chance of being the guy. So then at $6,300, I'm riding old Bucky Irvin. Let's give me another week of Bucky.
Okay.
That's my man.
The price is right, man. Only $6,300 for Bucky, so I'm riding him. At $7,700, I'm going with scary Terry McLaurin this week against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh yeah.
I like him. I'm hoping he's going to get downfield a little bit. I rode on your coattails a little bit with Devontae Adams. I got a feeling he's in the end zone this week too. So I took Devontae. I also took DeAndre Hopkins this week to play at 6,000 against the Broncos. My tight end is Kincaid, Buffalo, for 6,000. I made my flex Austin Eckler this week, man. I'm going with Austin Eckler for $6,800. Then for the defense, I went $4,800 for the Chargers against the Tennessee Titans offense this week. So there you go.
I like it, dude.
In. I already can't wait, man. I'm ready for some football, kick back with some fucking goodies and some munchies and watch some games, baby. My fucking NFL team sucks, but my fantasy team's still in it.
There you go.
And Christian McCaffrey's back, man. Maybe that'll be the name of the week this week. We make our plea with all of you guys out there and gals that hang out with us every week to grab a friend and bring them in. Let's get this crowd bigger and bigger and bigger. Let's start to get a chat thing going during the games. Would be a lot of fun, man. So more participation would be definitely a cool development. So get in here and let's have some fun together, guys.
Come and join the party, Bob.
You guys have a great week, and you guys tuning in from home. We'll see you all next week. But until then, fix your fucking life.
Fix it.